This is Cobalt Zed. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a while, it's been 2 weeks plus, but there's been a lot of shit happening. I am playing Silent Hunter 5. As you can see, I don't really intend to talk about Silent Hunter 5. It's an old game, it's been around for a long time. I like this game. Someday, perhaps, if any of you are interested, I could do a series on this. But right now, I want to just explain what's been happening to me and to, first of all, why I haven't put a video up in a while and just complain a bit, alright? The most significant thing, let's start with the small things. The small thing is Pirates of the Burning Sea servers are down kind of indefinitely because they're having some issue. It's an issue, but it's not a big issue. The only problem is I wanted to play Pirates of the Burning Sea while I complained about all that has been happening. So here I am playing this instead, alright? The biggest thing that happened to me is that someone stole my Steam account. And this is something, happens fairly often to a lot of people. Just had never happened to me about it before. And let me tell you, I was extremely pissed. Wow, just happened. Mother fudge. I was extremely pissed off about that. I contacted, as you're supposed to do, and I bought a lot of videos on Steam. I wasn't a huge, but I had 150 or 60 games on there. I bought many of them just to show on this channel, right? So I go to log in, I can't log in. I'm like, what the hell? I try different passwords, I can't log in. So I contact Steam, I'm like, I think somebody stole my account. And then over the course of a while, I realized, it was actually freaking stolen. I did the thing you're supposed to do on Steam, which is you're supposed to sign in with a different password and etc. to their help thing, which help is a misnomer there. They don't help. And before this is over, I'm going to be just ranting extremely about the whole concept of Steam. But I did that. I'm like, I think my accounts have been stolen. XYZ, can you help me? I wait 4 fucking days before I hear anything. You know what happens in 4 days? When someone steals my account, you know what they do in 4 days? Right? I suspect, I have no way of knowing because I still don't have my account. I suspect every game on there was sold, traded, or whatever. I suspect it's an empty shell. What I hear from them in 4 days is basically the standard kind of reply. Like, okay, and then I reply again. I'm like, here's some proof that I am who I am. And then I get this really bizarre reply that's like, we need the person who called Steam originally to call us back. And the owner of the credit card. I am the freaking owner of the credit card, right? I live alone, at least most of the time. No one here has access to my credit card. No one has access to my computer. It was just fucking stolen, right? And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, Steam so-called help person? I never call. I couldn't even find a fucking number to call Steam, right? Because they don't want us to be able to call them. They want to make it as difficult as possible because Steam doesn't give a fuck about us, right? You all know this, I think. So the long and the short of the story is, that was the end answer. That's the last thing I heard from them. So my account is just gone. There's no way I'm getting it back. Which makes me extremely angry. And honestly, I'm at the point where if Steam was like, oh, we're sorry, Mr. Zed. Here's your account back. and will give you every game you had on their back, I would be like, fuck you, I am not coming back to Steam. Which has all kinds of implications I want to talk about in a second, alright? I gotta catch my train of thought, and I gotta calm down a little bit. So basically my Steam account is gone. Everything I had on that, like GTA 5, so the lovely and fashionable Colby Cobalt, is gone, right? Now, here's the weird thing. I don't know how some of this works. If any of you do, please comment. Obviously, to play GTA 5 online, you have to have a Rockstar account, which, as far as I know, my Rockstar account was not compromised, and I changed the password on that right away. So, I still have her, Colby Cobalt, Ms. Cobalt, whatever. I still have that person showing on my Rockstar account. But what if I rebought GTA 5, which I would probably be willing to do, would I be able to access that character again? And here's the most important thing. The Rockstar account for GTA 5 Online or GTA 5 is locked to a Steam account. Well, my Steam account is stolen and I refuse to get another one. It'd be easy to get a new one, right? Most of you like me have 40 emails. I just sign in with a new email, and then voila, I have a new account. It has nothing in it. And I'm not gonna, because here's my problem with Steam. First of all, their principle that we don't own the games we buy. I'm like, motherfuck, if I pay $60 for a piece of software, I want to own that piece of software. Now, all software that we buy there's never any, like Pirates of the Burning Sea, there's never any guarantee. You don't buy into Pirates of the Burning Sea with a guarantee that the servers will run for 20 years and you'll be able to play that for 20 years, right? But that's in an MMO situation, which is slightly different. I guess you could say GTA 5 Online is an MMO. So understandably, kind of on the horizon and the other side of that is the technology changes. So I buy, Fallout 3, and the technology will change to the point where I can't play it anymore. I thought that was the case actually with Windows 10, but I found out the other day I can still play Fallout 3. And if any of you are interested in watching me do it's been played to death, right? But it's an awesome game, one of my favorites probably of all time. If any of you are interested in that, please let me know. What time is it? Let's see, what else? So, first of all, the Steam says we don't own the games we buy, which I say bullshit, right? Second of all, Steam customer service or help, I put that in quotation marks, bullshit, right? This is what I am doing, and this is what I advise you to do. Obviously, you are free to do as you choose. Don't support Steam. The other thing that Steam has done for a long time that has really pissed me off, and I've wanted to talk about this for years, actually, even before I put up my YouTube channel, is their tendency to put up games from 1992 and put a release date of 2014. I call that's number 3 bullshit, right? Steam is a business and only a business, and a bullshit business at that, and they don't care about me or about you at all. So I suggest we boycott Steam. That's my call to action here. Boycott Steam. I'm one person. They don't care at all if I never come back to Steam. They don't care at all if 20 or 100 people, but if 1,000 or 10,000 or 1,000,000 people, which is never going to happen probably, but I suggest we boycott Steam. So part of what I've been doing in this last few weeks is fucking around with Steam, when I realized that that wasn't going to happen, I went into kind of a depression in a way, actually sort of a funk. I was like, shit, there goes all these games, a lot of games I hadn't shown on this channel yet. And this is like a hobby channel. I don't make money off this, right? I just do this because it's fun, and it gives me a place to speak and to, I enjoy it. It's fun for me. So I went into a bit of funk about that. I was really pissed off. Then I started digging around in closets and boxes and shit to find old games like Stronghold 2, which actually still works. But, a bunch of games I found that didn't work. Here's the most irritating thing for me. I found Fallout 4 New Vegas, which is a pretty fun game. In my opinion, not as great as Fallout 3. Fallout 4 New Vegas requires Steam, even though I own the goddamn disc. That is really highly irritating to me. Bethesda has a practice of doing this. I shouldn't do a Fallout 3 video. I should boycott Bethesda also for being so ridiculously tied into Steam. Many games are like that. Okay, still calming down. So here's the weird thing. Now, like this game is on Origin. It's an EA type. No, it's a Ubisoft. So Ubisoft and EA, which had their horrible DRM that many people bitched about, is now one of the few places I can still play my games. What do you know about that? Okay, what else? Oh, so I think I'm mostly done with the Steam thing. It's been highly irritating, enraging, honestly, and I am just extremely unhappy about that. Oh, you're like, okay, Cobalt, what do I do if I boycott Steam? Where do I buy games? And you know where you buy games? You buy them at GOG. Right? GOG has been around a long time. It stands for, or used to at least, good old games. And what they were famous for was selling old games that were re-engineered to work on modern software, or they came with DOSBox. Like I have Sea Dogs. Remember the old Sea Dogs? I actually have it on a disc somewhere, but I bought Sea Dogs on GOG like some years ago. Awesome game. If I could figure out how to work it with Bandicam, I might show some of that, although a lot of you probably played that. Green Man Gaming. I know Mac. Mac's Corner, worth a buy. Well, I follow Mac. He's awesome. I love his style, and I love his entertainment and his videos. He recommends Green Man Gaming. But you know what? I looked at Green Man Gaming. Every game I saw there required a Steam connection. Steam is basically a monopoly at this point, and which is another reason to hate them, right? Okay, so that is the big problem. The smallest problem with Pirates of the Burning Sea servers being down. Now to my intermediate problem, which is my microphone situation. And I'm sorry if this goes on and all you see is like blank empty seas. Here, I'll turn it around so you can see. There's Dieter Epp and there's, I don't know these guys' names. This is a cool game, by the way. I have owned every Silent Hunter since the first one. I'm a big submarine game fan. Watch this. Oops, wrong button. Look at there. I can shoot that thing up in the air. Doesn't do any good. I mean, if I'm submerged, it does good. It's just cool as shit. Look at this one. How's it hanging, Dieter? So in here, let me go downstairs, and I'll show you part of the inside. A lot of you have probably played this game before as well. It's very cool in that it has an entire interior. I said I wasn't going to talk about it, so I'll not talk about it, but I'll just go stand here by my captain's cabin so we can look at something else. So my microphone issues. I have a problem in that I think it's my like chemistry. I think electrically I'm kind of unbalanced because I had to go today and buy a new microphone because the Blue Yeti that I bought like a year ago, not even that, I bought it in November, right? I bought it in November, is no longer working. Some of you know, and I could probably point to which video if I thought about it, 8 or 10 or 12 or whatever videos back, there's an episode I put up where there's kind of this strange like noise in the video. That is my speaker starting to go. It got so that I had to the right channel was just totally screwed up. It was unlistenable. It had a bunch of weird like background kind of interference-y noise and whatnot. So what I did for quite a while is I just recorded and then I eliminated that channel and duplicated the good channel to give you a stereo sound, although it wasn't stereo. It was just two left channels. Well, it quit. So basically, it's like the old saying that, you know, shit happens in threes. My threes are Steam account gets stolen, speaker stops working. Well, two, because I mean the Pirates of the Burning Sea things isn't that horrible as long as they come back. So what is three? Now I'm like worried, like shit, what is number 3 going to be? What's going to happen? So anyway, I wanted to update you on that. Oh, here is the strangest thing about the whole Steam thing. Somehow in the process of whoever stole my account, I got $300 in refunds. I'm like, what? How does that make sense? Why does someone steal my account and how do they... Because here, Steam's policy on refunds is like, I don't know, but like within 1 week and you can't have played more than X hours. One of the games that was refunded was GTA 5, which I had like 220 hours in. That makes, I mean, the whole thing, it sounds like an inside job, actually. It sounds like someone in Steam stole my account and then refunded me all this money, although I don't know why, unless they thought they could steal my credit card also, which I am watching very closely, by the way. And we'll probably just get a duplicate, just report it stolen. It's a strange thing. So, I did find I had maybe 15 or 20 Steam games installed. I did find like 7 or 8 of those will still work without Steam. Even like I shouldn't even say this unless some Steam employee watches. Heroes and Generals still works. Although I imagine once the game updates again that it will probably stop working, among others. So there are some still games there that I had on my hard drive that will still play. I have bought a number of games on GOG, so I'm kind of set. I bought this new mic just today, literally like about an hour ago, so I'm kind of ready to start putting videos up again. I know I don't have that many subscribers. I think I have more followers than subscribers, unless some of you just watch my videos over and over and over again. If any of you either watch or subscribe, want to recommend something for me to video or to do a series on, please feel free. I may not do them. I may do some of them, not all of them. I don't know, but please feel free. Because otherwise, I'm just sitting here doing stuff that I enjoy to do, or that is new to me, or that is kind of strange or weird. So if you want to recommend, feel free. Is there anything else? I think that sort of catches me up, honestly, which is a nice feeling. I felt like kind of like I'd abandoned all of you, and I felt bad about that. Let's climb back up top, and then we'll close out. This game has fake German flags, by the way, because of the swastika, which maybe is understandable. It's like the Titanic. Actually, I should go down there, you know. You can't see me. I'm spreading my arms out. Like, I hardly even like that movie, but okay, down, go down. It's a bit awkward. Come on, go all the way down. Here we go. Dun 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 dun. No, that's a Running Man or whatever that one was called. I'm gonna go stand on the edge of my submarine here and stretch my arms out and be like, I'm flying! Ooh, I don't want to get caught up my teeth on that here. Not my teeth. This is a cool game. It's an old game. It's the only one. I mean, there is no more modern submarine game, which is unfortunate because I enjoy them. That's interesting. I got like a wire in my head right here. Pretty cool. I like it. Doesn't look that good now because of the fog or whatever that is, but it's getting toward evening. It's getting dark. Okay, we'll crawl back up. I'll go down and go to sleep. Why do I end episodes like the last GTA episode with Colby going to bed? I don't know. It seems like a natural thing. It's kind of rainy or it's spraying. I'll go down into the captain's quarters. I had a game. I don't remember the name. I had a long time ago that had kind of a detailed interior like this. Wasn't this cool? I mean, look, like if I shoot a torpedo, you can stand here and watch them load this in, and then it hooks up here, and then they run it out into these things. Pretty cool. Well, anyway, this is Cobalt Z. I hope you... It's nice for me to kind of tell you what's been going on and why I haven't been putting videos up. I expect that I will be talking to you soon and playing probably some strange or old or unusual game because my options are much more limited than they were. I still have quite a few games, don't get me wrong. I will probably put some more Pirates of the Burning Sea up because I have been kind of playing that My Pirate on there just to kind of relax because I've been a bit uptight, as you probably can gather from what's been going on. So anyway, this is Cobalt Z. Hope you enjoy, and I will talk with you soon.